welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more than you know. Let's just get right to it. So at the time of making this video, the Safemoon price is 30140. Bitcoin is at 25,000. And for those of you that are keeping track of my videos, I'm looking to get back in on a limit order at a 30134. Safemoon price actually fell to 30137, so I'm still not to that point where I can go ahead and get in. But for those of you that want to keep that or follow that same type of strategy, yes, you can set a notification on the Safemoon wallet. You can go ahead and do that. In addition, you can go ahead and go through the browser in the Safemoon wallet and utilize one of those dApps that actually have limit order setting, in particular 1 inch. That's actually, they do have a capability for the Binance Smart Chain. You can go ahead and set limit orders by connecting your wallet. Now, hey, as you do know, there are risks in connecting your wallet to different dApps. Just make sure you go ahead and disconnect when the time is right, because this is where your funds get drained. For the time being, my separate wallet, where I'm buying Safemoon, is on a separate exchange. I do have one wallet that's actually offline, but I go ahead and set those limit orders so I can go ahead and get the price, buy Safemoon at a particular price in which I want, then go ahead and move it to the Safemoon wallet and distribute it between two Safemoon wallets so I can keep those equal bags moving up. Now, the last video which I did get a lot of questions in reference to, can the Safemoon wallet maintain two bags individually on the same phone? I don't think so. I tried, I looked, maybe it does, but I don't think it's possible in order to open up two wallets under the same account. You might be able to connect to another wallet, but I don't see the functionality to connect both. If you guys do know, please share, because that would be good. But I still like to keep a redundancy state of mind where I have two separate entities, just in case if something was to happen and I was to get compromised with my wallet, I know that they would be able to compromise both. So this is the reason why I like to have a backup plan, just in case if something was to happen, I have the same amount. The reason why I also have two bags, yes, in case of anything nefarious was to happen, where I have the same amount of Safemoon on a separate bag in case if the phone was to get lost, something was to happen where I don't remember the password, things happen, or it get compromised in some shape, in some form. I still have a backup plan where I can go ahead and reap the rewards of what Safemoon is doing when the time does come. So maybe this is a strategy you guys may want to go ahead and follow, because this is what helps you when it comes to the bottom line, that no matter what, you will not lose when you come to your investment. Now, I want to mention a point that in reference to somebody made a comment that if I want to get more subscribers, I need to go ahead and highlight and mention and answer some questions. That was a really, really good point. I don't really remember the person's name, but I'm going to go ahead and mention that. Thank you for the tip in reference to getting recognized even more. I may comment even more. Some of the time I do get comments, guys, that I want to let you guys know. Some of those comments are pretty harsh. And some of those comments I just go ahead and hide, because I don't want the new investors to go ahead and see those comments that are coming in saying that Safemoon is a scam, which in fact we do know it's not a scam. And if it was a scam, I don't think they'll be building a blockchain, have a Safemoon wallet, constantly developing on that Safemoon wallet, launching a Safemoon exchange, and doing so many things from a technological standpoint, opening a headquarters in Utah, hiring a team of software developers around the world. I mean, and the list goes on. That doesn't come up to me as a company that's going to go ahead and scam somebody. Now, the project Safemoon, that was a scam where the CEO went ahead and stole over $20+ million and shut down the entire operation, shut down Twitter, shut down Discord, and just went completely silent and leave the YouTubers and everybody in the wind losing money with no recourse where the Fed's going to go after this particular person. Safemoon is not a scam, guys. Guys need to know that, because in the beginning, when Safemoon started, the team that actually got involved in Safemoon in the beginning, 99.9% of those people are no longer with the company. Only one person stand, and the entire organization will be refitted with new employees with a new idea and a new vision to take Safemoon for where it is today. With those teams leaving, it put a little bit of a delay in projects being delivered and rolled out in a timely manner. And that's the reason why we experienced so much delays as time went on. And people still tend to hold Safemoon accountable for those delays. But as you do know, whenever you have a readjustment or realignment in a company, most companies and CEOs must pivot. And as a result, a lot of projects get delayed as a result. And sometimes some of those delays are actually really good, because then you can go ahead and incorporate newer ideas, because you have newer team people coming on board that will go ahead and even innovate even more technology into the product as time go on. So for all those people that's saying negative things about Safemoon, they're going in the past, they're not looking ahead, and most of those people probably already sold. And if they sold, and high chance they don't really want Safemoon to succeed, and the fact that the money that they probably sold, and they probably already spent all of the money that they had invested in Safemoon and the amount that they took out, they don't want to see Safemoon go ahead and succeed again. But that's not going to be the case. Safemoon is actually going to go ahead and plow through and go ahead and be one of those DeFi spaces that actually becomes a centralized space because they're going to have the exchange, and those same persons will wish that they did not sell and saying all those negative things, and they will be the same people buying back in, but unfortunately they're not going to be able to buy as much as they were able to accumulate before they sold. That is just the nature of how things are actually going to work. It's going to be a cycle that's going to happen. We've heard about people with Bitcoin. We have heard what they said about XRP. We've seen where XRP is today. A lot of people sold. A lot of people are still selling their XRP. A lot of people are still selling their SHIB. A lot of people are selling Bitcoin and Ethereum because they don't have the confidence that the project is actually going to plow through when the bull runs happen. And this is the reason why all of you that are watching this video, and this is financial, this is why you dollar cost average. Do not become those persons or be invited by those persons who are negative, and whenever you make a comment, they'll come back and say something negative. It's a high chance that they're going to go ahead and either try to sway your opinion. There are many people that get many thousands of views whenever they talk negative about Safemoon. You know, negativity attract negativity. The people that sold will be inclined to watch those negative videos. And I've actually put that to the test one day. I actually made a subject, a title, where it said that, the whales sold Safemoon their tokens, or projects are being delayed. Whenever I put out a topic that will go ahead and make it seem as if it's negative, and in fact it's not negative, it's with a question mark, I tend to get a lot more views because a lot of people those people that sold tend to come like a magnet to the negative subject with the intent that, Safemoon is actually failing, which in fact, it's a trap. I actually bring them in to get my views, strategy, to get the views, just to see how much negativity is out there. And just to let you guys know, I am not catering to those negative people at all. I'm trying to go ahead and convert them to come back and let them know. And it's a strategy to pull them in, to let them know what Safemoon is actually doing from a positive standpoint, to maybe let them have a revelation and say to themselves, well, wow, I did not know that Safemoon is doing these things. So whenever I do those subject, they say, well, somebody sold, or the price of Safemoon is really, really low. It is a strategy to bring those same negative people in to watch the video. Hey, they will leave a negative comment because they hate the positive information. And that is by design, because I want to get everybody that's out there to know the things that Safemoon is working on, when things are going to be delivered, and the things that they have been talking about is actually in the past, and they need to wisen up and get involved. They may have a second chance of coming back at Safemoon and making the money that they actually sold. There were a few really good YouTubers out there that I used to watch on rotation, on a sequence. Those YouTubers are not here today. There's a few OG Safemoon YouTubers that are there that withstand the storm and is still here to this day. But there are a few that still left and still go ahead and say negative things for Safemoon. But you know something, guys? Do not let that bother you guys. If you guys do believe in something, no matter what those YouTubers say about Safemoon, you know where your money is. You know that you believe in the project, just how I believe in Bitcoin, Ethereum, SHIB, ADA, XRP, BBTF, Safemoon, and whatever experimental plays I have on the side there. When those experimental plays go ahead and do something that's miraculous, I will go ahead and mention them. And what are those experimental plays that I'm talking about? Now, there's one experimental play that I'm looking at that every now and then will move, every now and then. There's actually two of them. Growth token used to be one in my blue chip. I'm not going to really say anything negative. Growth token used to be inside my blue chip. It's actually on the side. I'm actually maybe moving growth token back into a blue chip. And the ShibArmy token is one of them as well. I see what growth token is doing. I see what BBTF is doing. BBTF is doing a lot more right now. Growth token is, it has the spurs. and it'll go ahead and do certain things. But I want to see Growth Token go ahead and, yes, I see that they have their very own swap function and all of that, but I want to see more. For the location of where they're going to be going, they have aligned themselves with billionaires. And I want to see that office or that location actually be completed so I can go ahead and actually start even putting even more money into it. Yes, I do have money in Growth Token. I've had it for quite some time. I don't have as much as what I have in BBTF. The reason why I have so much money in BBTF because I believe in the project. Plain and simple. There is no question that I would even ask about BBTF. They are on the right track and they only can go higher as more and more people get to know about it. With proper marketing, BBTF is going to be one of those tokens that people are going to be afraid of and wonder why they didn't get it early. Same as Safemoon. I'm still a believer in SHIB, guys. I'm a SHIB guy. And what the Safemoon Army and what we need to know is that when we do in fact launch our major products, just know that just how we have a very, very strong community with the Safemoon community, the ShibArmy is extremely strong. They have been around and they are stuck through. And the ShibArmy is actually a combination of stockholders as well. We need that army. I'm a part of that army. I have been a part of that army. I actually got sucked into that army after I was an investor in GameStop. I went straight to SHIB and Doge, and from SHIB I came to Safemoon. So it is that army that's actually going to come over and be buying our product as well, because they know the power of the Safemoon community, and they know that we have a strong community where we do have Twitter Spaces and all those different things. We do not have as much Twitter Spaces as a SHIB holder as Safemoon, because the family is a little more united as it pertains to SHIB. Yes, the ShibArmy is out, but it's still not to where we need it to be. But that doesn't mean that the ShibArmy is not strong. It is very, very powerful. And when the SHIB price moves, it actually moves. They are the people that are going to be coming over because they have an alliance with Safemoon, and a lot of them are investors with Safemoon, and they do believe in Safemoon. They just need us to go ahead and deliver. Hope you guys are liking this video. It is Labor Day. Hope you guys are going to either put some nice brisket on the grill or have your barbecue and everything going today. Relax, enjoy yourself. And until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day and peace.